Now, for some, it's an embarrassing secret and one which can be hard to hide, particularly in the summer season. But it seems a growing number of adults are taking the plunge and finally admitting they can't swim. Andy West went to meet one non-swimmer to see how she got on in the pool.
Today, Bernie Kennedy is taking her first ever swimming lesson. OK, Bernie, come in.
Hi.
This is the swimming pool, as you can see.
Yes.
So, taking a look at that, how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm very, very anxious. My heart is racing. Yeah. This is a huge step for me, so it is. I was thrown into the loch shore when I was a teenager, and I was fully clothed, and I went down under 3 times, and they had to come in and rescue me. So I just have a fear now of the water. I would like to be brave for my children, to take them swimming. If we went swimming sometime and they get into difficulty, I would like to be able to help them.
Des Cossum has been teaching adults as well as children to swim for 35 years.
They want to know, will people laugh at me, my shape, my size? No, of course, get out there. It's never too late to swim. We've got 70, 80 and 90-year-olds starting to learn to swim now, and it's sensuous, it's lovely, it's spiritual, it's uplifting. After a day in the office, it's lovely to get in at a lunch break and have a swim and feel the water closing around you like a warm blanket. Okay, so you wanted to slip down. There's 3
Freshly changed into her swimming costume, it was time for an anxious Bernie to climb down into the pool and take her first few tentative steps in the water.
How are you feeling now?
My heart is racing.
It's impossible to know how many adults like Bernie can't swim because, of course, they're embarrassed to admit it. But recent surveys show as many as 40% of school children leave without having learned. And as an adult, it only gets harder and more frightening.
Time for Bernie to put her face in the water.
This is the part I've been dreading.
And time to banish the childhood memories of almost drowning.
It was very dark and I panicked. I was wearing boots which filled up with water and kept pulling me down.
A lifelong fear confronted in just a few seconds.
I feel amazing. Yeah, I've come a long way in the water this morning. A few more lessons and I'll be out there with the kids over the summer. I feel amazing. Great.
Whether you're afraid of the water or you simply never learned to swim, it seems it's never too late to reach out for help. Andy West, BBC Newsline.